Well, welcome everybody to the X39 presentation for New Zealand and other places around the world. It's so great to have you here tonight as we share this incredible wellness product and opportunity that has changed so many people's lives. I know for me, I feel better than I did 25, 30 years ago. It has been something that has absolutely been incredibly beneficial for my life in so many different areas in our family. And I think you're going to love what you're about to hear.
So, my name is Vanessa, and this is Andrew, and we have been patching for 2 years and 2 months now. And we have the honor and privilege of really helping to lead and create an incredible community globally. But our strength really is here in Australia. We're on the Gold Coast right now, and what is happening also in New Zealand as well. So, as you put in the chat where you're from, cannot wait to get you connected to this community. Not only is it an incredible opportunity for your health,
Absolutely.
but there are like-minded, like-spirited people all over the world that you're going to find your people when you start to lean in a little bit to this community as well. So we're going to share a presentation, a little bit around the technology, the inventor, a few stories of just how the impact is really helping people with their well-being, ways to purchase, and also the other opportunity is that it does have an amazing business and marketing plan attached to it if that feels like something you align with as well. So,
Absolutely. Vanessa and I are both coaches as well, and we always encourage people to have at least three income streams. And who knows, with everything that's happening around the world right now, we all would like to have other income streams coming in. So write income stream if that's something that you're like, yeah, I'm curious about that. Why don't you write that in the chat? Because this could just be for your health, or it could also be as another income stream as you share it with others. It's as simple as that, but also creating another opportunity in that area for your life.
and these opportunity calls, you're going to see the recording, the presentation. You have the opportunity to share this with anyone in your world, or one of your brand partners can also do this with some of your community. So we're bragging on the Kiwis right now. So just as we share this presentation, you're going to see in this picture a few of us, the Aussies and Kiwis. So this is Chris right here. Chris Boone and his partner Andrea have really led the charge to building something huge over there in New Zealand with so many others in his community, Linda, Sue, and then you got Ray and Rhonda, amazing leaders as well on our team, and they were with us on the Gold Coast lately. So just a big shout out to this incredible connection happening between Australia and New Zealand. But let's talk about the inventor for a moment.
And so this is about this little patch, this tiny little sticker that is absolutely changing people's lives all around the world. So the owner and inventor is David Schmidt. He's a CEO, an inventor of X39. He has over 200 patents. I mean, just to get one patent is so difficult, let alone 200 plus. He's going to have about 300 by the end of the year. He's a scientist and inventor, and he specializes in age reversing. In 2008, he focused his attention on stem cell research, which we are so grateful he did. And he spent $4.5 million in 10 years perfecting this X39 to be able to bring it to market. That's how committed he is to what this does.
And within 6 months, the whole world's about to know about David Schmidt as they release a worldwide documentary on this light technology invention. So we just keep saying we want people to know about LifeWave because truly we're on mission to get this into 1 billion homes, but we want them to know about it via you because
That's
we'd
right.
love you to partner with us and the team to get this mission out to others.
And especially before everybody starts to get to know about it. I mean, no one knows. It's the best kept secret in the world, I believe, right now. And that's why people that have that entrepreneurial edge like to build other income streams, want a bit more control over their life, as well as getting their health in the best possible position for their life. This is an unbelievable opportunity. So we're excited to share that around what this patch does.
So why stem cell activation patch? Like, why do we even need this patch? Well, we were in the wellness space for a while, but did not know that stem cells make up every organ of your body, heart, lung, brain, every organ. And as we age and level up in those years, our stem cells become dormant, they fall asleep, they're less active. At 30, you've got less than 50% of these stem cells active. At 60, less than 10% of stem cells are active, which is why we just see people age, but they're not aging well because there's a
That's
lot
right.
that is just not optimizing in their body.
So true. So the benefits of X39, we all love benefits. This is all about optimal health that we're speaking about tonight. A state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being.
Yeah.
We want all of those areas of our life to be healthy. So optimum health and wellness, improved exercise performance, improvements in strength, improvements in stamina. Don't we need that, especially as we age? Healthy energy flow. I mean, I was the guy that was always tired before patching. And what I love about this is there's no drugs or stimulants. And this is one of the big benefits that Vanessa and I really got curious about because we were sick of taking pills, being in pain, all these other things. You don't always know what it's doing in the other area of your body. Well, nothing's going past the skin barrier. When you put that patch on, it's reflecting your own heat and light that's getting all of these things going to go to the parts of your body that need it the most. So there's no risks with this.
And there's some long-term results. We now personally have been using this technology for 2 years, 2 months. Some of the team in Australia and New Zealand, nearly 3.5, 4 years. So we are seeing the value of long-term use. This is regenerative. This is not a quick fix. But within a day or two, about 4,000 of these genes and cells begin communicating with each other again. So you will hear lots of one patch wonder breakthroughs, some things that might really get some really fast results. But we're talking about what happens when light enters your body and wakes up these cells over time. So around 6 weeks, there's some data points which you can do some deep dives on around brain balancing. We were witness to that kind of impact in a daughter with major brain trauma and concussions. About 6 weeks, it's like we keep saying we got our daughter back from some of those challenges that she was facing in literally her daily living.
And myself also, that brain fog and other aspects for my ADHD and focus. I mean, I work, this is my desk and my studio. I can do 5, 6 hours without a break now, which I literally was like a squirrel before, every 10, 15 minutes, here, there, and everywhere. So for so many of us that have some of those, I believe they're assets, but they're challenges that come with that. We're hearing more and more incredible results around this.
And then you'll notice collagen increase. We call it the glow up, right? And these days there's all this talk around peptides and injecting a GHCKU copper peptide. Well, this is helping your body to create that peptide itself. Collagen impacts everything, movement, joints, everything in our body. So we're just seeing people move freer. And we want to ask you a question. What would it look like to just optimize a few areas of your well-being? And what would that look like in your day-to-day life? Would it allow you to move freer? Would it allow you to play with the grandkids? Would it allow you to focus and get more attentive to those things that matter to you? This is not just about making a promise to a certain challenge or health challenge or illness. This is about overall well-being. And yes, there's some data points around heart health and how much it can bring the age of your heart backwards, because we're talking about age reversing certain organs in your body, and this is about overall cellular health. So there's a really simple way to explain how this very sophisticated technology works.
So it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. So as I said before, this is as it touches your body, your own heat and light. Okay, we're made of heat and light. If you put those night goggles on like the military have and you see the heat signature of human beings, that's what you're emitting. That's what's you're made up of. So it's sending that light and heat back into your body, getting your copper peptides going and really going to the areas of your body that need it the most. It's a patented nanocrystal technology. So what that means is, number one, no one else has this. And this whole formula, no one else has. But it's also nano, just means it's really small. Amino acids, sugars and salts, organic materials that create this patch. No drugs, chemicals, or stimulants. Again, Try to find that anywhere else where things are happening naturally. Pretty hard to find these days. And I know so many of us are just not going down the pharmaceutical route anymore. It reflects light to activate, it's non-transdermal, and it's non-invasive. So there are no risks to this. There's nothing that's breaking through the skin barrier, going into your bloodstream or anything like that.
It's so simple to wear.
Yeah, I love it because I believe it was actually made for men and it was created by a man, so it makes sense. It's so simple. Every morning, you just take the little sticky thing off the back, put on the back of your neck, under your belly button, or anywhere. So if you write in the chat, anywhere, because we always have people ask us, could it do this or could I put it there? Anywhere on your body where you have pain or discomfort, you could put this on 12 hours on, so it elevates, activates, and regenerates, and then 12 hours off, so it can rest, repair, and rejuvenate. So your body needs time as it's activated for 12 hours, getting all of those, cells going and doing what it needs to do to be able to get to those parts of your body that need it the most. It then needs to have 12 hours off to rest. So then you just throw it out at night. So when I go to clean my teeth, put it on. It's waterproof and all those things. We live near the beach. We go off to the beach after putting it on, or a sauna or anything like that. And then what we do, have it on for 12 hours. When I clean my teeth at night, if we could just put on mute, guys. There's a few people I think without theirs on mute and it's making some noise. So then what I'll do is as I go to bed at night, I'll take it off, throw it away, and then rinse, repeat the next day.
So super simple to wear. And then we love sharing a few stories. Your brand partner may have access to some testimonial storytelling videos. We also storytell live on Tuesdays, and we do have a WhatsApp. As soon as you actually purchase this product yourself, we can put you straight into a WhatsApp chat where you're just going to, again, build your own belief.
That's
In
right.
our family, we just love to highlight a few incredible wins. So we're patching, young ones. We've got 16 to 22-year-old daughters. We've got beautiful mums that are still alive and an auntie. So we are talking about all ages, and we are seeing such different results for each of them.
That's right.
And so what we want to tell you is that these stories are ones where you just need to patch as many people as you can, loved ones, as soon as you purchase. We want you to not just think about yourself with this product. We do want you to think about getting it out on as many people as possible. But we're talking about the fact that I'm not on any other medication for that midlife season that a wife enters. We really try to be as holistic as possible. But we're also seeing so many people that were on a lot of medication actually be able to come off their medication. What we love to say is after a few months of patching, check back in with whoever, gives you your medication and just say, can you retest me again, my bloods or my urine or any of that? And start to watch how your body has begun at this point now to do what it's designed to do.
So people always ask us, could it do this? Could it do that? We say it could. We never promise. We're not, number one, we're not doctors, practitioners, or anything like that. But the results, we have thousands upon thousands of results. So if someone could just put in the chat, it could. That's our response. Could it do this? Could it do that? It could, but your body's different to the next person's body next to you, and that's why we say even when you start patching your loved ones and your friends, because you might take up to 90 days to get your first result, but they may get a result in 24 hours and start, we've had it time and time again of incredible results. So we do need to say this disclaimer, Vanessa.
Yeah, so again, we can't treat, cure, or claim to do that. But we do, again, and you can have some of our team right now start putting some of their own breakthrough stories in the chat. That is absolutely no problem at all. But you don't need to ask your doctor to take this because, again, we've got like really fit people or really unwell people, and wearable light therapy is not something everyone understands. But we do say you can continue to just revisit those practitioners that you work with and really start to watch your own body start to optimize. Here's what we want to say around this, just as we get into this. If this didn't work, it wouldn't be doing the kind of sales that it's doing right now.
Absolutely. And talk to your brand partner, the person that bought you on, your friend. They'll tell you more and more stories, of course, because of the way things are. We're not able to share those publicly, but they'll be able to give you some incredible stories and around how this is making a difference in people's lives. But LifeWave is over 20 years young, which I find, I love that because it's not just a company that was started yesterday, like so many that we've seen in our lifetime and they blow up like a bunch of firecrackers a year or two later and they're gone. This has got 20 plus years credibility as a company. But in 2021, they're doing around $20 million revenue, which is not bad as a company, a global company. But this then, because of this little patch, the X39, went from $20 million revenue to $320 million in 1 year. I mean, hello, 300 million US in 1 year. Imagine that. Then 430, 600, shy of a billion last year. It'll be over a billion this year, going into a multi-billion dollar company. So here's a couple of things that this does. Number one, it shows credibility because numbers don't lie. If there's any accountants on, you know what I'm talking about, or anyone in business that look at spreadsheets and know how this works, is people are buying.
Yeah.
People are repeatedly buying. This is growing. They're in now over 100 countries. So again, if you've had a business and we've had organizations globally in multiple countries, I mean, it's a big deal. So this is growing. People are ordering. And also what it does is it brings that security with the patent that you know when you're buying it through your friend, the brand partner that's told you about this, you've got all of that history. You've seen that people are buying this and the results, as they share with you, some of the incredible testimonies speak for themselves. And I love that LifeWave is now ranked number one momentum company as well. I'm a bit competitive. I like being on winning teams. And I know, speaking as an Australian, I shouldn't even talk about this to our New Zealand friends, but because we haven't won for so long, but I love being a part of a winning team. This company now is number one in the world. The team we're a part of is number one in the company, and actually, they're the number one in the world right now. And this also, LifeWave wins 2025 Biotech Breakthrough Award. Vanessa, why don't you share about that? Because it's pretty incredible.
So this was a huge deal to be recognized in the integrative wellness space around this breakthrough. So with this product and then one particular extra product that is like a powder you can add to your water coming out of the States, not here yet in ANZ, but together there was all the data to prove that there was stem cell activation in using these products. Now, this again, stem cells, you're going to hear about them everywhere. You probably already do. This is no one else's stem cells. There's no ethical issues around this. This is your own body beginning to create more of them yourself. So this is huge. And this is why all the results are so varied, because everybody is so unique. But from a presentation like this, we were asked 2.5 years ago, relocating back to Australia after living 10 years overseas, literally at nearly 50, starting our life again from scratch. 25 years pastoral church planning, and we really came back to be closer to family. So we had a huge why around an opportunity like this amidst many other things we were doing. We needed some time freedom to be able to be with our kids, transition them back into another country, be with our aging parents, and really just allow ourselves some margins and breathing room to actually attend to what was important. So you are going to have reasons. Do you need this technology for your health? Will health allow you to move again and be around loved ones and move more freely? Or is this that actually you're hearing about a business and going, you know what, this feels important to me in my life. We've got retirees. We've got people that can't get pensions because they might have some land, but not they're asset rich, but cash necessarily not flush right now. And so this has changed their life. Friends, we are hearing as many stories around the health benefits as we do the wealth creation opportunity in this team and in this business. And we would love to hear those dreams. And so would the brand partner that invited you.
That's right. So conventional business is high startup costs for those of you that have been in this or worked in an environment like this. High risk, long hours, trial and error, limited earning potential. What we love about LifeWave is its low startup cost. I mean, you couldn't even, for the full package, what we call the entrepreneur's package, you wouldn't even be enough to put a deposit down for a lease for a traditional business. And you're getting full product for that. And it's that one-off cost, other than your monthly membership of product that you're going to need to build this. It's no risk. It's make your own schedule. It's proven system, and it's unlimited earning potential. That's what we love about this. So the sky's the limit. Again, depending on your work ethic, how committed you are to this, how many people you talk to, all of those things. Like any business, any opportunity in life, it's still called work, but then it compounds. That's what we love about this industry. And opportunity happens by creating solutions. So current problems to solve is that no one knows stem cells have become dormant. I never knew that. I'm so glad to hear it, so I can do something about it now.
Yeah.
And so many people are struggling financially, and you have them in your world as well. How good is it to help people with their health, but also create other income streams just by sharing and telling everyone about it to create, that opportunity for them as well. So
So I'm going to dive into 4 slides and then you can get so much more information. But we just want to show you a few figures. This is called a team professional binary compensation plan. Now, you got many people on your team there. They're already entrepreneurial in a lot of other ways. But even as Chris Boone always says, he was really looking for a professional direct selling opportunity, because with the right product and the right opportunity, this again just grows over time and is another way to make an impact and income. So there's 9 different ways you get paid, but you start to look at these figures. These are real figures that people that are working the system, again, in the margins of their day.
in US dollars
In
too.
US dollars, you're paid weekly, and you can start to maximize some team bonuses just from here. Then, when you get started, when you know 4 other people or so, your brand partner is going to launch you and say, hey, let's get on a call. We'd love to meet them and see what they need around this product or this opportunity. So, there's launch bonuses when you get started early. Then, this one we love. This is where you start to see the power of building teams.
Amazing.
Right now, across Australia and New Zealand, we do have the honor of being the #1 fastest growing team. And so when you start to help other people really succeed in either sharing or building a business, then you also get matched. Now, here's the thing. This is not money coming out of your pocket or someone else's. This is the company paying a whole lot of people over 60% of their profits every month as a company. And this is the kind of system that duplicates over time.
And that's the compound effect that we love about this. That's why everyone should have a direct selling, business in their portfolio. Because as we go to bed, other people are waking up somewhere in the world and they're building, and we all benefit together. So what I said to a lot of guys, and Chris Boone was one of them, that I said, hey, you're incredibly successful in what you do. You've got financial freedom and a whole bunch of other areas that he's pretty open about of what he's done and what he's created. But I said, if I said to you this afternoon, can you get on a plane and meet me in Bordeaux and drink great wine, because he and I both like good wine, and spend a week hanging out there with me? Could you do it on the drop of a hat? And he said, I can't do that because he doesn't have time freedom. And I said, well, that's one of the quadrants of your life that I think this could be, really beneficial for. And so that was for him, that was something that clicked and went, hey, I have this, but I'm tied to a desk. And so building other portfolios in your life that give you control for other aspects, maybe in the future. You might love what you do, but you want more autonomy. This is what I love about this, because it creates time, potentially financial freedom over time that compounds as we build this together. And remember, we have the system, we have the community, we have the support. So we work with you. We want you to succeed in this, because as you succeed, we all succeed. And so what I love about this is that it really has that potential, really one of the greatest business models. I've done my MBA in entrepreneurship, worked around and lived around the world. One of the greatest, if not the greatest business model in the world at the moment.
And then if you're someone else going, well, I'm not like that, and I haven't lived around the world, and I'm not an entrepreneur, we also support incredible people that are doing a business, or we've never done a direct selling before, but people that have never even had a go at earning money other than in the traditional ways. And we're seeing, again, young mums be able to stay at home with their family. And again, their values matter so deeply. We're seeing the breathing room and the margins. So it could be around 6 and 7 figures that feel like amazing, an opportunity. It could just be around a few $100s that is going to give you breathing space. Or maybe you just want your own patches paid for. We're going to help
Exactly.
anyone at any stage, whether you're patching, sharing, or building, because that's what we love doing in community. So as we say these kind of figures, again, we're not claiming promises. We're just saying every single one of you has the chance to create what you want to create and what feels important. And the simple ways to get started is just buy product.
That's
And that
right.
product comes with an opportunity to earn income as well if you choose to do that.
Absolutely. So, working through the person who brought you along tonight or showed you this recorded video that you'll see is you go straight to them and they'll share the 4 different packages depending on what you're looking for and what you're wanting to create and build that's best for you. And so, we have Core Advanced, Advanced Plus, and Premium. Vanessa, why don't you share around the first couple?
So core is a 3 month supply of product. So again, maybe just for you, but maybe not. Maybe it's you and someone else, and then one to start to, share with other people. But this is a good price. It's kind of the normal wholesale price. Then you come up to a 6 month supply. The sleeves are literally a 30-day supply. And now you're getting a little bit more cost effective at the advanced level. Then you come up to like a larger pack called Advanced Plus, or the premium can be for a large family or a really great way to kickstart you and a business model where you've got enough to get out to other people as well.
Exactly. So these are one-off costs, one-off prices, and then with your membership price, your auto ship as you're building, because you're going to need more product, you're going to be sharing. And what we've found is Aussies and Kiwis, we are generous people, and we're people are always going, oh, but my friend at work, and then my mother or my sister, so they're patching others and starting to see results. But of course, as they are and they're starting to see what's happening, they're ordering as well, which then they benefit from. And what I love is 60 cents in the dollar that comes through to this company goes back to brand partners. So the most generous in the industry. And also what it does is it means it's not just going to big corporate. It's the people's business. So for those of you that go, hey, I just need to look after my health. If it's just you on your own, maybe the core pack is the best one for you. For those of you, if there's 2 of you or a family, then maybe advanced is a good one, or advanced plus because your family's a little bit bigger to get them started on this, like we did with our children and others. And then the premium, really for those who see, hey, I can see the opportunity with this as well. This gives you 20 of these packs with there's 30 of these patches in each to really start getting it out there, helping other people to start patching, seeing the vision of this and building that other income stream. So it's there for everybody, whether it's just about your health or it's also about, building an income stream. We're there for you as a team.
And these are the approximates, including tax and shipping out of Australia. You can do the Kiwi as well, like the amount in New Zealand dollars. But also, this is a one-off investment. This is like a starter, get you started. And then if you want to start to maximize the compensation, the company actually only requires that you would do personal use per month. So around about $200 Australian is the investment every month, maybe 250 depending on exchange. So that overhead has never changed for us 2 years later. And
Yes, that's
we,
right.
again, not making claims, but after 2 years and 2 months in this industry, we've really been able to replace 2 household incomes and helped a whole lot of people, as we said, get as many good news stories around their finances as around their health.
Exactly, over and above 2 household incomes. But I also want to remind you that this is less than a coffee per day.
Yeah.
So where I live, I just bought one today. It's like $6, $7. This is less than that, way less than a glass. A pint of. I bought a Guinness the other day. It was like $14 a pint, cheaper than a glass of wine. So this is what's going to your body to have optimum health for less than a cup of coffee per day. So incredible opportunity for the health side, but also financially to build that other income stream.
Yeah, so we love to end by just saying this is hope. And this really, those words resonate so deeply with us.
Yes.
After 25 years in full-time ministry as pastors, to actually have the amount of good news stories come to us every day, this has
Yes.
been so meaningful. And whether you're looking for a breakthrough, community, purpose, income, we would love with your brand partner to just come alongside you and really reawaken some of those dormant dreams.
That's right. Minimum 3 months is not a quick fix. It's not, like I said, not a McDonald's drive-through. It's a minimum 3 months. Now, some people get results very fast from this.
Yeah.
Others can take a few months because our bodies are all different. But what's 3 months? Start getting patching. The faster you patch, the quicker you potentially will start seeing those results happening, and there's no risks to this. So really encourage you to speak to your brand partner. Let's get patching, and we will be here to support and help you with your brand partner all along the way of that journey.
Awesome. So watch the video and circle back with your brand partner. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody.